Before sunrise, productivity gurus promise the world belongs to those who conquer the dawn. Just buy their secret. But the truth? There is no proof that getting up at 5 a.m. builds success, and guilt sells better than alarm clocks. What if winning the morning is just another myth to monetize your snooze button? The answer starts with why you probably aren't broken at all. Glossy morning montages sell more than alarm clocks. They promise transformation. Sunlight pours over spotless kitchens, influencers sip lemon water, and every shot glows with filtered optimism. These images are not just marketing routines, they are marketing an identity. Behind every sunrise jog and artfully arranged smoothie bowl, there is a product link, a course, or a branded planner promising you will finally get it together if you just wake up earlier. But off camera, most people hit snooze, scroll through emails in bed, and wonder why their mornings never look like an ad campaign. The gap between the fantasy and reality is not a lack of willpower, it is a carefully staged performance designed to keep you buying. The only thing these polished mornings guarantee is that someone, somewhere, is making a sale. For everyone else, the real morning starts with the sound of a second alarm and the quiet relief of not being on camera. Lemon water, meditation, ice baths, the sacred trinity of influencer mornings. Each step comes with a checklist, a timer, and, if you click the right link, a discount code. The ritual goes something like this. Wake up before sunrise, drink something sour, stare at a candle, plunge your body into freezing water, and for bonus points, post about it. None of these actions are proven to launch you into a higher tax bracket or even guarantee you will remember your passwords by noon. But they do sell. Planners, supplements, guided journals, there is always a product promising transformation, one pre-dawn routine at a time. For every former 5 a.m. devotee who now admits their main achievement was being tired and damp, there is a new guru ready to monetize your guilt. If the only thing you accomplish before breakfast is surviving the algorithm, you are already ahead. Every cell in the human body runs on a built-in clock, a roughly 24-hour cycle called the circadian rhythm. Deep inside the brain, a cluster of about 20,000 neurons known as the suprachiasmatic nucleus, or SCN, acts as the master timekeeper. This tiny region responds to light, signaling when to wake up, when to wind down, and when to feel hungry. But the rhythm isn't identical for everyone. Some people, known as Larks, feel alert before sunrise, their energy peaking early in the day. Others, the so-called night owls, hit their stride much later, sometimes not until late morning or evening. Most people fall somewhere in between, but the difference is more than just habit. Genetic studies show that up to half of your sleep-wake preference is inherited, with clock genes like PER and clock setting your natural schedule. Chronotype isn't a flaw to fix, it's a biological setting, like eye color or height. As chronobiologist Till Roenneberg puts it, these patterns are distributed across the population, not chosen. Your brain boots up on its own clock, whether that's at dawn or closer to brunch. Dragging yourself out of bed before your brain is ready isn't discipline, it's just a shortcut to sleep deprivation. Studies show that when night owls force themselves to rise with the larks, performance drops. Memory, attention, and even mood suffer when your internal clock is out of sync with your alarm. A lark's sharpness peaks around 7 in the morning, but for an owl, real focus might not kick in until 10 or 11 in the morning. That gap isn't laziness, it's biology. Sleep physicians warn that chronic misalignment, living by a schedule designed for someone else's rhythm, can lead to fatigue, mistakes, and a constant sense of being behind. Dr. Till Roenneberg puts it this way: chronotypes are not flaws to fix. They are natural variations distributed across the population. Fighting your biology is not a badge of honor. It is okay if your brain does not boot up until later in the morning. The world is not built for everyone's clock, but your body is doing exactly what it is supposed to do. School bells ring at 7:30, office doors unlock at 8, and anyone who lags behind is labeled unmotivated before the day begins. These early schedules aren't random. They're relics of a system built for early risers, rewarding those whose brains spark at dawn and penalizing the rest. The American Academy of Pediatrics has called for middle and high schools to start no earlier than 8:30 a.m., citing the mismatch between adolescent biology and early classes. Yet most districts still cling to the old timetable, leaving students and night shift workers alike to battle fatigue and a reputation for laziness. For a night shift nurse, a 7 a.m. staff meeting means showing up bleary-eyed and running on caffeine, not because of poor choices, but because the clock was set for someone else's rhythm. Matching people to shifts that fit their internal clocks isn't just theory. It works. In German steel plants, workers assigned to schedules that matched their chronotype reported better sleep and fewer mistakes. Productivity rose, fatigue dropped, and the race stopped feeling uphill. When the clock fits the runner, everyone moves forward. Biology, not willpower, shapes your mornings. As workplaces and schools rethink rigid schedules, your natural rhythm matters more than ever. Permission granted. Success starts when you wake up, not before.